What's going on, Comic-Con? How are you? We are so excited to be here. Welcome to the WWE Mattel panel. You know, we've been doing these virtually for the last 2 years, and it feels really good to be back doing this in person. We've got a lot of reveals today. We've got a lot of guests today. We have a lot of talking to do today. And I certainly couldn't handle it on my own. So, here to host this panel with me, from the WWE Mattel Elite Squad, Raw Superstar, ladies and gentlemen, Ciampa. Ciampa, welcome to Comic-Con.
This is my first time ever at the San Diego Comic-Con. This is my first Comic-Con. And like Sam said, after 2 years of doing this stuff virtually, it feels so incredible to have people, to feel your energy, to feel the excitement. We're excited. You're excited. This is going to be the best Comic-Con in San Diego history.
I think you're right. Maybe in world history.
World history.
And I'll tell you why, because of what we're going to be revealing. Look, we've got elites to reveal. Okay. Ultimates. Retros.
That's the big one.
Oh, yeah. And here to help us with all of that is the team from Mattel. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Ozer and Bill, I'm not sweating, Miekina.
Bill is sweating just a little bit.
It's a glow. It's a natural. It's the glow of Comic-Con.
I think it was the pirate music.
I mean, we're talking about being back here in person, but you guys, you put, I mean, speaking of sweat, your blood, sweat, and tears into these Mattel products every day. And now that Comic-Con is in person again, you get to witness the reaction that people are having to it. What's it been like for you guys?
So
all
he's doing, the name tags, guys.
Bill, you're not here. There's other people that take
They
care of
couldn't
this.
sit with Ciampa and Sam. No. They had to have Bill and Steve in front of them.
These are very important.
Bill, nobody thinks you're Ciampa.
Now that we have
All
that
right.
clarified.
It's settled, maybe, for now.
What's
All
it
right.
like? I mean, what's it like to be showing the product off to?
It's incredible, right? It's been years since we've been able to do this with you guys live and in person. And to me, this is my favorite part of the job is showing you guys, you know, all the hard work we've done and getting your reactions and interacting with you down in the booth. So I'm so stoked to be back.
Yeah, I couldn't agree anymore. This is spectacular. I'm so glad we're back in person.
How many of you guys have been to the booth? Few people. It's still early in the day. What do you guys think is the highlight of what's in the booth and what we got to see at preview night? Art Foundation.
The retro.
You say Dingo Warrior? Hell yeah!
My personal favorite in the booth is the Coliseum Collection Terry Funk Ultimate figure. It's been a dream of mine to be able to put a Terry Funk in the Ultimate line somehow, and this year it all worked out, so I'm super excited that I was able to work on that.
Yeah, I'm excited for all you guys who haven't seen it yet to see the Nitro stage diorama.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing that will be in the booth, we're going to show you here first.
Oh, I can't wait. Ciampa, I think we got some more help, though, right?
We do, because it's Comic-Con, so we have some surprise WWE Superstar guests. Please help me welcome. We will be in the presence of royalty. All hail Queen Zelina! Welcome, Queen. As everybody here knows, as I know, Sam knows, you are yeah, give it up. You are a humongous fan of cosplay, so looking around the San Diego Comic-Con, you must feel right at home.
I do. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. So, no, I saw the most amazing cosplays already. Are you looking at me weird like that?
Me? No. I was enraptured.
That's the New York in her.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to be a loyal subject.
Thank you. Thank you. So sweet, all of you. So I saw Krunk, Yzma, and what's the Emperor's New Groove? What's his name? Cusco. Yes, I saw them and I was like, oh my God, you're my favorite so far. So I'm actually cosplaying tomorrow as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm excited. It's my first time at San Diego Comic-Con, so I'm so excited. And yeah.
Well, I think there's another chair here. What do you say we add another person to this panel?
Yes.
Well, does he have the right nameplate before?
I don't know, Bill. Make sure the nameplate is correct.
Mine is.
Because,
Perfect. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, he is the grandson of a plumber. He is the American Nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes. Okay, one more time for Cody Rhodes.
There we go.
Cody, you can milk your entrance all you want as long as we get to listen to the song. That's cool with me.
Speaking of songs, did you guys know that, I'm sure you guys know him, Madara Uchiha from Naruto? He does my entrance music, the All Hail Queen Zelina. So, just so y'all know.
Oh.
Just saying.
Hey, so I'm a new dad, so I got a couple jokes I want to fire off.
Oh, I love this. Okay.
Are you guys ready? All right, so what happened when 50 Cent was hungry? 58! Boom! All right, this is good. This is good. This one, though, this is Mania level good. Are you ready?
Oh.
What do dentists call their x-rays? Toothpicks.
Boom, boom. That's solid.
Thank you guys so much.
Cody Rhodes, everybody!
Cody Rhodes.
I don't get it.
It's like a toothpick. Yeah, I don't even think I did the delivery right.
Well, Cody, as important as that was, I think I speak for a lot of us here in San Diego when we simply want to know, how are you?
Okay. Well, I won an ESPY last night.
Yes.
I feel like that's pretty toyetic. Do you guys have access to ESPYs? Or can you do like A generic?
Like a generic version.
PJ, hit up the licensing team.
As far as recovery goes, I did an interview recently, and it sounded like hyperbole, like classic wrestling hyperbole, but it was not. Dr. Dugas, who did my surgery, is the best in the world. Tommaso, you know, Dr. Dugas,
I know him too well.
He's legit the best in the world. He looked me in the eye a few weeks ago and told me flat out he is not going to give me a timeline because he's afraid I'm going to try and jump it. And so I'm still going to try and jump it. We're definitely ahead of schedule. I couldn't win an arm wrestling match right now. There's very little strength there. The scar is pretty gnarly, toyetic as well. But yeah, when do you guys think I should come back?
Royal Rumble.
I couldn't hear it. What did you say? What number? One?
Give the guy a break. He tore his pec.
They're putting you a lot to work there.
You guys want to know something pretty marky? And if you guys have been following my career at all, you might know this. My Royal Rumble stats are top 10. They're phenomenal. So, if I was to come back at that event, there is a chance I could actually get up in that top 5, and I'm all about that, keeping your receipts, that type stuff. So you never know. We'll see.
Sounds exciting.
Why are you guys sharing the podium like that?
We're co-hosts, dude.
We have separate name tags. Just leave us alone.
Yeah, man. Actually, Ciampa and I are before and after photo.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Look, we're not here for these hijinks and jokes and humor. We're here for action figure reveals. Bill, Steve, this is where you guys come in. What have you got for us?
Let's dive in. So first up, a look at the No Holds Barred Ultimate Edition 2-pack. This is available downstairs in the booth every day throughout Comic-Con, as well as on sale tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. on MattelCreations.com, Pacific time.
Throw it up, guys. Rip him.
Rip 'em.
Rip him.
We got a couple. All right.
Good.
Moving on. It's difficult.
Does anyone know what a VHS is? Do you guys?
We all just aged ourselves a whole lot.
No, is this a VHS crowd? Do you guys?
Yes.
You guys?
I think whatever Cody says, they just answer
No,
in the affirmative.
These are good people. VHS is that was a big part of my life. We need to keep any connection to a VHS we can possibly keep, you know? Do any of you have tons of family movies that are on VHS and there's no way other than getting the DVD thing? And even DVDs are out now? It's a mess.
Be kind, rewind.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know.
Shout out to Blockbuster.
Oh God, yes.
R.I.P. Blockbuster.
R.I.P.
We're doing our part to keep it alive. Okay. Amazing packaging by George Martinez, by the way, VHS. Thanks to him. Right over there, Elite Squad, right on. Let's keep it going. Superstars,
Ooh.
one of the most popular lines right now. It's a Walmart exclusive line. Throwback to those wrestling figures of the 80s. On pre-sale right now on Walmart.com. Wave 3 of Superstars. But we want to show you guys new figures. So, joining the line, we've got The Rock, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Mr. T, with a nod to the Wrestlemania 1 VHS case.
I love that.
And of course, these figures are known for their soft goods, so check it out. Rock with that cow print vest, Randy Savage with robe, and Mr. T in his camo gear. And a sneak peek of what's to come a little bit later in 2023.
The cow print vest doesn't
let's
get
go
enough
back.
love, though,
Let's go
right?
back.
The cow print vest.
cow print.
Because everyone talks about the fanny pack, but nobody really gives enough love to the cow print muscle vest.
Yeah.
We should
I might
call
have to
him.
bring that back.
We should call him and have him
Strongly
bring it
agree.
back. Maybe in Shazam. All right. Coming up
All
a
right.
little bit later in 2023, Ravishing Rick Rude, Earthquake, and Typhoon.
What? Why has Typhoon just got the black trunks?
I mean, I would imagine there'll be some soft goods involved.
Be patient, Cody.
There he is.
Boom! Hit him with the soft goods.
There you go. So a look at Rick Rude's tights from behind, that amazing warrior caricature, Earthquake in his natural disasters gear, and Typhoon. He's no longer Big Steel Man. He's Typhoon now.
You guys want an overshare about Typhoon?
Yes.
So Typhoon was married, to my Aunt Bobby for my childhood, so he was my Uncle Fred. Well, marriages don't always work out, right? They're not married anymore. I don't really keep track of what's going on with the Florida family at all. It's just not for me. Anyways, I'm not allowed to call him Uncle Fred anymore. Wow. Yeah. And that's like the cool, if I had nothing else to say about this figure, I could say, oh, that's Uncle Fred.
Could you call him Uncle Typhoon?
I think the uncle is the problem with the whole thing. However, his son, if you guys know, there's a lot like Brock Lesnar guys right there. There's a lot of people who come to regular shows all the time. I'm not going to put Frank over, but Frank's there too. His son, Berkeley, is at the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Berkeley is the guy at ringside, the Yaden position. What do you, like the timekeeper?
Timekeeper.
Yes.
That's his son.
Yes. What? Yes. So if you see him, he doesn't
look nothing alike.
He doesn't look anything like, but he like all sons worship their fathers. Like he's gonna go nuts for this. So this is very, very cool. Whoa. What was formerly my Uncle Fred.
All right.
Guys, I was today years old when I found out Berkeley was Typhoon's son.
You didn't know?
That's cool. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, he can't because he went to FCW and he worked for a year and he had to keep his grades up and the whole deal. And then I don't know how he's not qualified for the job. But so because my mom is his godmother. I'm sorry, this is a classic overshare here, but she is far more interested in what Berkeley does than what I do. Far more interested. Like, oh, she's so proud of him. Oh, she's gonna go see him at SummerSlam. All this stuff. Like, I'm not even booked. Like, why? But whatever. Moms.
We're a very informative panel here.
Sorry.
Takeaways.
It's good. Cody's a dad now, so that's where this comes from.
Yeah. Woo.
And Bill and Steve are dads to a lot of great action figures.
We're back.
Right?
We're back.
Like on Mattel Creations, right?
That's why we brought you here. All right. So, Retros returned to Mattel Creations this past January.
Let's go.
We showed you the next Retro 4-pack. This will go on sale August 31st at MattelCreations.com. But once again, Comic-Con is all about reveals. So, you already know about Lex and Tugboat. Fred, not Uncle Fred.
Just Fred.
Rounding that wave out will be Doink.
Nice.
Doink the Clown.
Lost Colors for Doink, never released. And the long-requested Rhythm and Blues Greg the Hammer Valentine.
That figure, I stared at that WWE magazine ad looking for that Rhythm and Blues Greg the Hammer Valentine figure for years of my childhood, not realizing it didn't exist. It's taken decades.
You just looked at the magazine? I drove to every store. Well, I had someone drive me.
Yeah. No, I was calling stores, absolutely. Okay. You've brought it to us.
So, and Cardona, you guys know Matt Cardona, right? You don't have to pop for a minute. So, he's one of the cheapest people I've ever met in my entire life. Crumbs make crumb cake is his big go-to, his saying. Anyways, he spent the prototype of Rhythm and Blues Greg, I think he spent 40 grand or 20 some. So you can't pay for a bar tab. You can't, like a drink at Epcot, but you can pay for Rhythm and Blues Greg. Just a mess.
Well,
We've just happily cut its value in half at least. So.
Yeah,
So
because
now this is the thing.
Yeah. Now that's worth $10.
His toy room is...
yeah, these aren't going for 40 grand on Mattel Creations, are they?
No, they're very affordable.
Is it 40 G's?
All right. So, talking about retros, we heard your requests. You wanted retros back. We did it. The new request was, what about retro tag teams? So, coming to ringsidecollectibles.com in 2023, retro tag teams. First up, the Outsiders, Hall and Nash, and Six and Hollywood Hogan. So you can get these 2 packs either separately or together in a sweet bundle package, just like our Mattel Creations retros.
That is so cool.
All right.
And it's going to have that throwback 2-pack retro packaging,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Going to be great. Okay, keep it rolling with some first time in the line basics. Bill.
Pat McAfee,
Whoa!
Colonel Aziz, and Aaliyah. First time figures for them.
All right, and not a first time in the line, but returning to the line, we've got one of our hosts, and not just one, but 2.
Chase version.
Well done. Pat yourself on the back.
Look at that. What can you tell? I mean, looking at that now in figure form has to be amazing for you, Ciampa. What can you tell us about that gear?
Yeah, I've not seen this at all yet. This is incredible. This is gear. I'm going to overshare like Cody.
It's the theme.
So lots of stuff happens, when you make the jump from NXT. And one thing for me was switching appearance just slightly. And I've always been a trunks guy for the most part, aside from my camo. But I had a discussion with a very higher up person in our company, and I had a tank top, and I was in a full pump, and I was about to go out for a match on main event, and I don't know what, maybe shorts on, and they said, "Whoa, look at those shoulders, broad shoulders, but the legs are a little slight." Next thing I knew, I got a phone call, and they said, "I think we want to try you out in long tights." So I had those made in like about a week's time, and that was my main roster debut gear, I believe. Since then, luckily, I put a couple pounds on my lower extremities, and I'm back to trunks, but that is exactly how that gear came to be made, and that's really cool that that's actually figure form now.
Amazing.
So between the figure and the Chase version, you've got the evolution of Ciampa.
Yeah, without even meaning to. That's
Yeah.
They did a great job with that. That's unreal. And I love that the knee pad logo is real cool. One of my best friends who is actually at Comic-Con today, Tom, he does a lot of work for Marvel and all sorts of stuff, and he always designs any of my cool, like he made the original Blackheart shirt and stuff, so he put that together. It's like the mask with a beard combination and stuff, so it's cool. I'll be able to let Tom know that he's made it onto another figure, so that's awesome.
Very cool.
All right.
Is it 2? Is it 2 figures? Is it 2 figures?
Oh yeah, there's 2.
One's
This
a
is
chase, so
regular
you're going
and
to have to
Chase.
run around and drive and try to find it.
Oh, so you can't like switch them.
No, you have to chase it down.
Chase it. Got it. Okay, thank you.
All right. Championship Showdown 2 packs. So we're revolutionizing 2 packs once again, adding title belts back to the 2 packs, but they're not belts, I can't say that. Championship
titles.
Oh, you, buddy, you can say belts.
No, Cody, you can say belts.
No. If they find me $1,000 every time I say belts, I'm fine with it. It's a belt. It can be a title belt, sure. It's a championship, but it's also physically goes around your waist and is a belt. So those are great belts.
Well, Mattel takes care of me, but not $1,000 per belt takes care of me. Okay. So the new news on the championship titles is side plates custom to the superstars, custom to the title holders.
That's
So
nice.
Roman Reigns, Becky Lynch, and anyone else with applicable side plates. You'll see that here in our Championship Showdown 2
Like
packs.
Queen Zelina.
All right, Elites. Elites. New figures.
Hey!
So we have Happy Corbin with interchangeable Unhappy Corbin.
That's 2 figures.
We
That's
have-
Happy and Bum
Happy
A.
and-
Corbin.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that until now.
We have King Xavier Woods.
King Woods, please. Give
King
me
Woods.
King Woods. Thank you.
And from NXT, Mandy Rose with the wings.
With Le Wings. Oh.
And a chase variant on King Woods in the He-Man inspired gear to match the Skeletor Kofi from the previous wave.
Love that.
Wow.
Hey, so when I was, I'm killing this, right? when I was thinking about coming back, somebody suggested, watch the show, get fully caught up, which would have been smart. And I did, and I just knew him as Baron Corbin. I had no idea why he was happy or not. Like, I got him when I guess he wasn't happy, and I was laughing for days. I just couldn't believe it. And it's the first time, this was the Rumble last year, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'd never known about Madcap Moss. This was mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. So this is a wonderful figure. You guys got
It
it.
looks so good.
And Queen, if I may, if Woods here is He-Man, then you think we could see Queen Zelina as Evil Lynn Gear in the near future?
Ooh, I like that. I think that's kind of perfect. I'm just going to make sure I write that down, make sure that's for later. Maybe that's I cosplay every Rumble, so who knows? But I will say this is an amazing figure. It looks so, so good.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the crown, too. Look at that.
Let's see some more elites. Spill.
Perfect.
So, we got Rick Boogs and Boogeyman, so there's a theme on this slide. And they're also chased, so a double theme on this slide.
With it in his mouth.
With the worms in his mouth. Yeah,
It's in
removable
there.
worms. Removable worms,
Oh.
yeah.
He's got a scooter.
First time in the line, Scooter.
Yeah, first time
Yes.
Scooter for Riddle.
Amazing.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Fruit.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad you guys chose that gear.
Yeah.
Me too, and especially with my hair too. I'm like, where's the red? It's
What-
perfect.
What do you think, Queen Zelina? Looking at it in
I
its
love
final
it.
form, how do you feel about your figure representation?
I love it. It looks so good. I'm actually smiling, which is rare. So it looks so good. I wish you could zoom in. It looks so good. I love it. What do you guys think? I love it.
What a scepter.
I know.
Yeah,
It
great.
broke
Crown
so
and
many
scepter
times. I broke it on
accessories.
Rhea's back like twice. I'm not even joking. She put the picture up on Instagram with her like back all welted up and everything. But this is perfect. I love this. I love it.
The old wrestling swing for the fences, huh?
Well, she told me.
Apologize later, kid.
No, she said if you don't hit me hard enough to make a mark, I will never speak to you again. So I did just that.
Oh my God.
I know.
There's a new young generation that just doesn't get it.
I'd be terrified if somebody said that.
I know. It was a lot of pressure. So make sure. I love it.
All right. I think we have some early sneak
Some
peeks.
first looks at Sonia Deville,
Ooh.
Johnny Knoxville,
Oh, wow.
And one more first time in the line of a young up-and-coming superstar who debuted in 2003, the masked man, Mr.
America, the mysterious Mr. America.
I was like, wait.
And we never quite found out who he was, but, you know, it's okay. He was memorable. All right. Big news. 2023.
Elite
100.
Series 100. Look, I don't know if you guys remember. I remember when Elite Series 1 came out. January 1st, I made my wife go with me to like 3 different Toys R Us's and 2 Targets to find Elite Series 1. It is so crazy to be sitting here at Comic-Con and be talking about Series 100 of Mattel's Elite
Give
Collection.
it up for that.
To the best of my knowledge, the only other action figure series to hit 100 would be Basics. So it's an incredible milestone if you're an action figure fan. But it's special. We're gonna make it special, and part of that is gonna be special packaging with artwork by Jonathan Bartlett. You might be familiar with him from a lot of the posters. He just did a Cody poster. Phenomenal artist. So his artwork featured for all superstars. The first 3 will be Bill.
So it's going to be similar to how the basic was top stars in the history of WWE. Becky Lynch, John Cena, and Stunning Steve Austin. And signature looks, and each one will have a first time in the line belt. So Becky Lynch will have a resized, slightly smaller women's title. John Cena will have an actual spinning nameplate on the center of his belt. And Stunning Steve Austin will have the WCW TV title.
That TV title is the gold standard. Well, I jumped the gun. So. Does anyone know who has the actual TV title?
Matt Cardona.
No, it's not Matt. It's not Conrad, and it's not Dan Lambert. Do anyone know? I believe it's lost to time. That is the belt title. That is the title.
Stunning Steve Austin has it.
They might have
Yes,
it.
well, Stunning Steve Austin and Elite 100 has it as well.
There it is. Found it.
All right, Bill.
And the next three are The Rock, Andre the Giant, and Rey Mysterio.
Ray.
Oh, boy.
Rock will come with the Brahma Bull belt.
Hey.
Andre will come with the Giant belt that was fashioned for him if he would have won at WrestleMania 3. And Rey Mysterio will come with the WCW version of the Cruiserweight title. The first time that version has been in the line. So.
And you gave Andre the crucifix too, huh?
Yeah,
He's got a
he's got
holster.
And then Andre's going to be a Chase version with the Chase version has colors to match his appearance on the old Rock and Wrestling TV show.
Woo! Rock and wrestling.
Oh, it looks so good.
That is so cool.
All right, WrestleMania Elites. WrestleMania is coming to Hollywood. We're going to celebrate with an incredible lineup of figures. So
we're celebrating the match. It's Rock and Hulk Hogan.
Which I believe Cody has gone on record as saying the best match of all time.
I mean, guys, you saw it, right? You've seen it, right? I don't want to say anything about it. However, like, the new generation of people, as I was talking to the Queen about this earlier, I've gotten really old, and I didn't realize this. And at my school, at the Nightmare Factory, I ask people all the time about this match. You'd be shocked. Most of them have not seen it. It's mind-blowing. Has everyone seen this match?
If you have not, leave.
Please watch it. It's an unbelievable, psychological, insane, what every wrestler, every trainee, everybody who's ever stepped in a ring wants to get what they got. It's just the absolute best. You guys killed it here. Killed it.
So
I was there. It was unmatchable. It was
there.
phenomenal.
You were there.
I'm secretly old.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it's
All right.
cool.
Next up, Macho King Randy Savage from WrestleMania 6. And his opponent from WrestleMania 6, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, you got me.
And Dusty will include the inverted colors, the yellow polka dot shirt with black polka dots.
You got me. Real quick, the Ultimate Challenge WrestleMania, Macho was incredibly secretive about everything and committed and disciplined. The original Mr. WrestleMania is Mach, and he didn't want people to see Liz as the surprise with Dusty and Sapphire. So my mom did the entrance and said the night before, I have a photo of it. It's shocking. But yeah, that's a beautiful. The splotch is right in the right spot. He told me that was a fan threw a dart at him. It's a birthmark. Amazing. Very, very nice.
All right.
Incredible.
Build a figure, of course.
To buy all four, and he built
I
Mean
love
Gene in
him
a
so
tuxedo.
much.
Yeah, WrestleMania 1, Mean Gene, red bow tie, long requested. All right, Ruthless Aggression.
Ooh.
This year we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Ruthless Aggression era. On pre-sale right now at Walmart.com,
Ooh.
Rob Van Dam, Booker T, and Rey Mysterio.
Right.
Down in the booth, you may have seen WWE NWO Kevin Nash, John Cena, and Shelton Benjamin from his match with Shawn Michaels on Raw.
Yes.
And there will be first-time-in-line figures in Ruthless Aggression.
What?
Maybe 2 to 3.
What?
First up,
Oh, the dog!
Tori Wilson with Chloe.
Chloe counts. First time in the line, Chloe. And
Eric Bischoff.
Hey! And,
All right.
and is that his wedding head?
that's the wedding head.
Yes.
That's the wedding head.
With interchangeable wedding head, yes.
It's better than ever.
Does Tori know that the dog has a little...
Not yet.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love it.
My landlord is best friends with her.
And they haven't told her about the dog?
Not yet. Okay. Another celebration next year is Monday Night Raw's 30th anniversary, and we're going to celebrate with something very, very special. For the first time ever, the Raw entrance letters are coming.
Oh.
And it won't just be the entrance letters. It will come with figures of the bad guy,
Oh.
Razor Ramon, in the long-requested green gear, as well as...
Yeah.
Lightning
Bill?
Kid.
1, 2, 3 Kid with
With?
the $10,000 in a soft goods sack. You can store it all and beat Razor and run off with the money.
And these two superstars are, of course, synonymous with the early days of Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
You guys,
What?
oh, wait.
No.
So I was in the neighborhood.
Undertaker loves Comic-Cons.
We're synonymous, me and Comic-Con.
And Monday Night Raw.
Actually, yeah, I was
And
there.
Monday Night Raw.
First episode of Monday Night Raw version of The Undertaker.
Wow.
It's been a minute.
We're looking at photos of the classic Undertaker gray gloves, signifying the beginning of Monday Night Raw. There it is. Undertaker, you were part of the first episode. I mean, you were there from the beginning. Did you have any idea the television phenomenon that this thing had the potential to be?
No, we were actually just, we were excited that we were going to be live and all that, but we had no idea that this was about to revolutionize the wrestling business. Because at that point, we were, we would do 3 weeks of TV, 3 days in a row, and then we would be out touring. And at that point, all we worked, let me see if I can be politically correct, we worked with extras. They used to be called jobbers, but I guess that's... If you're an ex-jobber, and don't be woke and cancel me. You can't, but go ahead. Anyway, so that's how we did business. And then Monday Night Raw comes along, and we're going to be live every Monday night. And that really did just change the scope of the wrestling business. And no longer did you have... would you have Undertaker versus somebody else in an enhancement match? Now you had top guys going against top guys every Monday night because you had to have ratings. If you were going to keep, a live show, you had to put the best out that you could. And probably one of the greatest things to happen in the modern era of wrestling is going live in Monday Night Raw.
All right.
Well, look, Undertaker, I think I speak for all of us. We've revealed your figure. You can pre-order it at Target. And how would you like to stick around for the rest of the panel? Can we get that?
Yeah, because I do. I mean, I'd like to get in that argument about best WrestleMania matches. I'm just saying.
There was a whole
Hulk Hogan
conversation
versus The
earlier
Rock.
where I was saying, you guys remember the best WrestleMania match of all time, you guys remember just a few minutes ago, was The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. You guys remember that, right?
That's what he said.
All right, so let's keep the reveals. Let's speed through some of these. We've got, it's a multi-pack here, right? So multi-packs are back in a big way. We've got another one. We're asked about the Jeans Brock. We've got Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns with his white bloodline shirt. What a mega 3-pack this is. And
Mega? Did you say mega?
Speaking of mega, coming to Ringside Collectibles in 2023 for the first time ever, the WWE version of the Mega Powers. Bill, quickly tell us about this.
Sure, this is the Mega Powers of obviously of Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, and it includes, I think it's the first ever clasped hands, so 2 figures can actually hold hands
Never
together.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
They actually fight in the pack.
Of course, they've got the Mega Powers logos on the back of their trunks, and we've got a little, you'll be the first ones to ever see it for the first time.
Oh,
There they
are.
there's the handshake.
Shaking the hands, of
Just
course.
the formation of the Mega Powers.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
this is actually available for pre-sale today at ringsidecollectibles.com. All
Get
right,
on it.
legendary tag team. And speaking of legends, you like my segues here? Speaking of legends, our Legends line, exclusive to Target. We showed you down in the booth, the newest wave here, Dingo Warrior, young AJ Styles, and Shawn Michaels. But you want to see new figures, right? So first time in the line tag team of Samu and Fatu. Not only do you get the WWE version of Samu and Fatu, but we will be doing the WCW Samoan SWAT team version of Samu and Fatu and their manager, Paul E. Dangerously.
I mean, Undertaker, I'm seeing some BSK representation there. That's got to bring back some memories for you.
Oh man, are you kidding me? As soon as I saw those, my mind just started being flooded with memories of those 2 guys, and man, awesome. I'm glad that the BSK is being represented, and those 2 guys were actually really major parts of it. So happy for them, and I'm just. I like seeing them with abs. That's crazy.
We do our best to flatter.
Yeah, you guys are really generous at that.
All right, more legends, but ultimate legends. Down in the booth, Ultimate Edition Bret Hart from
Yes.
the Royal Rumble in his pink gear. And Bill, I said earlier we listen. You listened.
The fall Ultimate Legend available at Target will be Ultimate Rock Attitude Era
With new butterfly shoulders.
with all the new adjustments that are on Legends in
Yes.
2023.
Coming back out. Ultimate Edition. Let's keep talking about Ultimate Edition. We showed you Warrior from WrestleMania 6 down in the booth, as well as Brock Lesnar. And first time Ultimate coming of...
AJ Styles.
Oh, look at that. Look at that wind-blown hair.
I'm
With
jealous.
in-action hair, yes.
This side of the panel is jealous of that last head.
I remember that.
All right, a first time in the line in general Ultimate Edition figure.
Debuting as an
coming
Ultimate.
Of
Jeff Jarrett.
Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Ain't he great?
Everything lately is coming up Double J.
I feel like we're late to the party, though. But he's coming. We're doing it for you guys. Okay. Ultimate Edition are also coming to Mattel Creations. This item you can pre-sale starting tomorrow, surprise, at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and it will be of Cody Rhodes.
Whoa!
Oh, my mom will be stoked about that hairy chest.
With the WrestleMania entrance code.
Wow, that's
Wow.
You guys got me twice here.
Give us some specifics about the...
Yeah, this is going to be a soft goods coat with
Yes.
molded plastic pieces, so for full range of posability.
This coat, watching Undertaker his speech this year at the Hall of Fame, you mentioned Terry. You mentioned the seamstress, these great people who put gear together. Sandra Gray did this coat, and I know it means a lot to figure collectors. It means a lot to us. But when these people see their work immortalized, it means a lot. So this is wonderful, wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. And it's Mattel Creations. So the packaging is going to be incredibly special. Shout out to George Martinez once again.
Ooh.
Amazing packaging to celebrate that
now
WrestleMania
I
moment.
feel-
And George labored intensely to do a mock-up, Cody. So here's an early
Whoa!
look. Don't open it. There's nothing inside. Just look at the outside and admire.
Wow.
So this makes it official. The tattoo is not a regret.
I mean, Cody, I got to witness that moment from the audience. I think we all felt how special and at a point unfathomable that WrestleMania return was. To see it immortalized this way in figure form, what was that moment like for you?
There's a clip of myself and my wife under the stage where they kind of edited it out. WWE had put it on social, but I told her, I said, if it goes awry, go back to the bus. And it was a wonderful thing to hear from WWE management, hey, come home, are you going to be coming home, welcome home, and to hear that. But I stepped away in 2015 and very angry and helped start a rival promotion and smashed the throne and talked an incredible amount of smack and just was out there and doing it and trying to find myself. So I was not sure the audience would open the door back up to me and the audience would receive me warmly. I was expecting to be booed at WrestleMania. And, sorry, thank you so much. It is the highlight of my wrestling career to do it, and particularly no offense to any other states or locales, but to do it in Texas meant a lot. So thank you guys very much. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Cody, I'll tell you what. If you let me have this, I'll let you call me Uncle Taker.
That's a shirt. That's a shirt.
That is a shirt. Thanks.
Fred's out. Take us in, y'all.
All right, so last reminder, I'm marketing. I gotta, push the product. So you have 1 week. It's a limited pre-order, right? So this is gonna be a limited edition figure made to order 1 week, starting tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time on MattelCreations.com. Order as many as you want because you only have 1 week to do it. And that's it for reveals.
I mean, we're not going to get any higher than Uncle Taker, but those were amazing reveals. Bill, Steve, you guys outdone yourselves. But we love to hear from the fans for a little Q&A. Maybe. Or
Let's do it. Should we do some Q&A?
Q&A.
A little Q&A? All right.
Yeah.
As we're lining up, let's go. Yes, sir. Who's your question for, and then what's your question?
Technical difficulties.
You could yell.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
Uncle Taker.
Uncle Taker.
Thank you.
As someone who's been a living legend in the business for as long as you have, people always thought that an interview with The Undertaker was like a holy grail of wrestling interviews. And since you retired, did it feel like a weight was off your shoulders and you could be like, wow, I have all these great stories I want to tell and all these, things I want to tell everyone about of my life as a wrestler. And how did that feel for you when you finally could give those interviews?
It was, actually, I was really hesitant because, I kept my mouth shut for over 30 years, and I had to fight because there was such a huge demand, coming from WWE, and, I just wasn't sure. Like, I was Taker for 30 years, and there wasn't much Mark Calloway. So it took me a while to warm up to it took me a while to warm up to it, but once I kind of got into it and And there were so many stories that I have and so many things that have happened. It's been kind of fun to lift the curtain and show some of the things that have happened and the reason why some of the things have happened. So I'm much more comfortable with it now and enjoy it. Obviously, we're going to go out. We're going to go out on the road with the Undertaker one-man show, which is going to be just that. Yeah. Me talking about wrestling so I've come a long way, but I did. I fought it for a long time because I wasn't comfortable being me to you. I mean, I could bring Undertaker to you without skipping a beat, but to bring Mark, that's a whole nother story. But I'm kind of growing into
Mark. People love Mark.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming. It's so great to see WWE back at Comic-Con. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in like 3 years.
It's been a bit.
It's been so long, the Elite Squad has changed like 2 times over.
Or just yesterday at the booth.
My question is for Cody. First of all, Cody, what you did at Hell in the Cell, man, I'm never going to forget that. Cody, you have something that cannot be taught, that cannot be trained. So do you think that moment where you won the ESPY, you're going to go to WrestleMania and you're going to get a shot at that world title. But is that going to be as great as the moment when Roman Reigns beats you at WrestleMania?
Oh,
because he is the tribal chief. He is the tribal chief. He is the one, and you are the twos.
Oh, he was representing the bloodline.
We went rogue. Comic-Con has gone rogue.
Didn't even wait
Well,
for an answer. He did. He just mic dropped you.
I am more curious as to, are you booking WrestleMania? Listen, hypothetical. Say I end up one day in the spot, the ultimate spot, the WrestleMania main event. Say it happens. Say it's against Roman Reigns. What do you guys think? All right? We can just do it real quick because everyone loves Roman. Who would you rather see as the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion? But he wanted Roman, though.
I think that's Paul Heyman's advocate.
You nailed it. You really had me going. I felt good there for a minute.
He baited you in.
Yeah, took me on, what a heel, man. Took me on a ride, you know?
Yes, sir.
Hi, everyone. My name is Noah. I've been a fan since I was a kid. To all the talent up on the panel, huge fans. I have a question regarding the product. We've heard some rumors that it's going to shift to TV 14 soon.
Ooh.
Can any of you speak on that, including you, Uncle Taker?
I think it's a good move. I really, with our main demographic being 18 to 34-year-old males, done the way the WWE will do it, it'll mean much more than just a random. Okay, we're gonna use a cuss word because it's gonna get a cheap pop. Okay, whatever. WWE is smart, and hopefully, when they do, maybe it's a chance to touch that Attitude Era, right? Because, the Attitude Era was out of control, but it was such great TV, and we have such, we are finally starting to get a talent roster now that's getting seasoned and knows how to use those kind of tools that's going to come with PG-14. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to take the handcuffs off a lot of people and let them be their real selves. I'm excited. I think it's going to be nothing but positive.
Thank you.
forgive me because I'm shaking right now because I really was not anticipating Undertaker to be here.
Me neither.
I'm taking this time to not ask a question, but to simply to tell you in front of you, because this is the only chance I'll probably get. I want to say thank you. I'm a 90s kid. I grew up watching your character. It made my childhood incredible, and I cannot express how much your character meant to me growing up. One of my favorite matches is the first ever Infernal match between you and Kane. It's like pretty much one of course, Hell in a Cell with Mankind as well, no question. But from the bottom of my heart, with every ounce of my being, I just want to say thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
For the sacrifice you made for the 30-plus years to entertain us. I really, really didn't think I could ever have the opportunity to say in front of you, thank you so much for that.
Well, thank you. You are most certainly welcome. Hey, come here.
We have time for one more question.
All right, last question. Make it count.
Top that.
First things first, I'm Roman Reigns' guy's best friend, and I just need everyone to know that he was practicing that till 3 in the gun.
I don't know if I'd advertise that, but go ahead.
Fair. My question is simple. Does the American Badass have his own action figure collection?
My own action figure collection?
Yes, sir.
I've got every action figure that's ever been done of me, and usually I have so many that I actually have a bathtub. My 2-year-old actually plays with these things, and it takes them out, and I step on them. I've got everything from the first to the last. I've got more action figures of myself than I ever thought possible. I mean, to have one was incredible, but to be able to step on at least 20 during the middle of the night it's just next level stuff. But I'm really incredibly happy and blessed to have myself immortalized in action figures, and Mattel just does an incredible job, and very thankful for those guys.
Thank you so much.
I know we're about to wrap it up, but if I could just add to that, there's one Undertaker figure I'm sure you don't have. You might not even remember this, but my first ever appearance with WWE was opposite you as Thomas Whitney Esquire, representing Hassan and Davari. And I did see that Mattel and the Elite Squad and everybody are bringing AJ Styles from WCW to toy form. So there is the opportunity and possibility of a dual pack of Undertaker and Thomas Whitney Esquire in the future.
Do we want this?
I like it.
Thank you, Uncle Taker.
Well, we'll see if that happens. I don't think it's going to be revealed today.
Yeah.
If it does, that's going to wrap it up for us. We want to thank you all for coming out to the WWE Mattel San Diego Comic-Con panel. Thank you to all of our guests. Thank you to my co-host, Ciampa, to Steve, to Bill, to the Queen, Zelina, to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Can we say thank you, Undertaker? Remember to keep posting your action figure photography using the hashtag WWE Elite Squad. Happy Comic-Con, everybody. Come visit the booth.